So hi guys, welcome back to my channel and I'm back again with another video which is part of my Python basic series, and today we are going to continue our discussion in detail about Python NumPy, and the topic of this video is NumPy data types. So guys, if you like my content and you want to support me, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for further notifications. I have recently created a Hindi channel also, in which I describe all these videos in Hindi as well. So if you want to learn same thing in Hindi, then please subscribe to that channel also. I will put the link in the description as well. So guys, without creating any delay, let's get started. So the first thing is that we all know the data types in Python. I have discussed that in my previous videos also. The basic data types in Python are string, integer, float, complex integers, boolean. Okay. We have the same data types in Python NumPy also. In fact, we have some extra data types as well. So in case of NumPy, the data types are represented by a single character. So you see that integer is represented by I, boolean is represented by B, and unsigned integer is by small u, float is by F, and then string are represented by capital S, Unicode string is represented by capital U. So we have basically more than our regular data types that we have in Python in case of NumPy. And now we basically see that how we can check the data type of a Python NumPy array. So first of all, I will create a NumPy array here. So import NumPy as NP. And now I will just write here checking the data type of a NumPy array. And now let's create a NumPy array. So let's create my array and np.array, and I will pass here integers 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's see that what is the data type of this array. So to check the data type of any NumPy array, there is an attribute on the NumPy array object which is called as D type. So guys, using this D type attribute, you can actually print the data type of the elements which are inside the NumPy array. And just to make it clear, once again, a NumPy array is a homogeneous array, so it can only contain one type of elements. And you can see here by default all the numeric elements here are actually integers. So we have the default integer type which is int 32. So guys, similarly as I created here an integer array, you can create a string array as well. So if I create a string array and I just add few strings to it, so I write here Python, I write here Java, and then I write here string array dot D type. So you see that the D type which is printed here is capital U6. So capital U is our Unicode string. I will show it again to you. So U stands for Unicode string. And what does 6 stand for? So guys, 6 actually stands for the maximum length of the string which is present inside our NumPy string array. So in this case, the maximum length of Python is 6 and Java is having a lower length than that. So definitely our data type becomes U6. So every element in Python NumPy string array will get 6 amount of space. Okay, if I increase the characters in Python, for example, if I write here Python version 3.7, so in that case you see that ultimately my data type became equal to U11 because the maximum characters in a string in this array is 11. Okay, so guys, that was about checking the D type of a or the data type of a NumPy array. Now we see how we can create a particular data type of a NumPy array. So for example, if I want that so you see that these are the default data types, right? So by default, my string NumPy array was a Unicode string, but I don't want a Unicode string. I want a normal string. So how can I create a NumPy array with a particular data type? So we write here creating NumPy array with specific data type. Okay, let's create this as a markdown cell and Now let's see how we can do this. So first of all, I will take an example of a string only. So you see that I have specified here that I have these two strings, Python and Java. And if I now simply write here d type equals to capital S, now you see that the data type is not represented as a Unicode string, it is represented as a normal string. The same thing is with integer, guys, but you will see that in integer the data type is not changed, but definitely you can specify the length of the integer. So if I write here d type equals to I and 4, it means that each and every integer in this array will take only 4 bytes, which is definitely lesser than the default 8 bytes. So if I now print the data type, you will see it still prints as integer 32. But the number of bytes which is now taken by each and every element in this array is reduced from 8 to 4. So that is the beauty of it, that you can actually optimize your memory consumption using the NumPy array D type attribute. So guys, that was about creating the NumPy array with a specific data type. But what if that there is one more interesting thing. What if I want to convert my integer string data type to my integer data type, right? For example, let's take the example of this integer array, right? For example, I have this integer array and instead of specifying the data type as integer, I specify it as string. So now I have these integer values and I want to actually convert them into string values. So you see that I don't get any error, and the reason being is that once you convert a integer array into a string array, the only thing which happens is that all your numbers will actually get converted into string. So 1 will be converted into single quote, 1 single quote, and then 2 will be converted into a string, and 3 will be, and 4 will be. So that is absolutely possible that you can convert an integer into a string. Now let's see the other way around. Okay, now let's see that if I have numeric strings here, for example, I have these strings, but all the strings are actually numbers inside it. And now if I specify the data type as integer, will it convert? You will see that yes, it does convert it, because you see that all the elements which are inside these string single quotes are actually numbers. But if one of that element could not be converted into a number, for example, if I write here something like Python, now all these elements are actually number elements, but this Python is a string, it is a proper string, it's not a number. Now if I execute this command, you will see that I get an invalid literal for int with base 10 error. So basically guys, NumPy does allow you to do implicit conversion between integer to string, or string to integer, or integer to float, or float to integer. It does allow you all this implicit conversion using this dtype attribute. However, if any of the conversion fails, then you do get this value error. But guys, there is one more way that you can actually convert your entire array from one data type to another. So this was about while defining, if I want to specify that this array should be stored as an integer array, or this array should be stored as a string array. But what if I want to actually convert my array from one data type to another data type, right? What if I already have created an array? Let's suppose I already have created a string array and I want to convert it from string to integer. Let's see how that happens. So using a function called as type, you can actually convert a NumPy array from one data type to another. So for example, if I create an array called as my array, and now I do this NumPy array and I write these integer values here, and if I now convert array and using the as type function, I actually convert them from integer to float. So these are my integer elements. I want to convert them to float. oh sorry, so my name of the array was my array, not array. So now if I print this array, you will see that the D type of my array is printed as float 32. If I just only print the data type, you will see that it is coming out to be float instead of integer. So this array was actually an integer array, but the converted array is float array. So guys, is that clear to you? I guess definitely. Another thing which we can do is we can convert any array, any numeric array or a string array from their value to Boolean value as well. So in Boolean, you definitely know that only the 0 value is represented as a false value. So for example, I have these value here 1, 0, 3, 4, 5, and I simply convert to bool, and I simply do this as type, and I write here bool, and after that you will see that if I print this array, only the second value will be false and all the other values are true, because in case of Boolean, only 0 value is set to be false and rest all the values, if they have any value other than 0, it comes out to be true. Okay, so guys, similarly, if you want to convert from integer to float, you can do that. If you want to convert from float to integer, you can do that. And that is how you can play with the data types of NumPy. I hope you guys are now clear with how and how we can use these data types and what are the different data types in NumPy. If you guys have any questions about this topic, please post them in the comment section below. I will be happy to answer them definitely. Till then, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon for further notifications, like this video, share this video as well. And guys, thank you so much everyone. Stay home, stay safe, and bye bye.